Hey guys, welcome back to Carly's Creations, and wanted to do a quick tutorial for you and show you how I make the Tumbler keychain molds that I have. So this is one of the keychains that I have. I did add some vinyl wording to this. They're pretty fun to do, and so what I do is when I mix my cups, the epoxy for my cups, whatever I have left over I just use for keychains or jewelry. And I do have another tutorial on my channel for jewelry if you want to see how I've done that. But they're actually really easy to do. So this one I did do an ombre look, and I can show. I do have little cups. Okay, so sorry, trying to think there. So for an ombre look. What I do is actually, I'll show you. I have little cups, so I'll do one maybe solid color, one ombre. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Okay, so this is the leftover epoxy that I have from my cup. It doesn't take too much. It depends on the size of your mold. I did get these molds from, she has a Facebook group. I think it's called TNF Designs. And she will post the molds as she has them available, and then you comment in that post and let her know how many of those molds you want and your PayPal, and then she'll send them to you. So that's where I got those. I couldn't find a website or anything for her, so join the Facebook group if you want to do that. I think they were like $3 or something, or $2 something a piece. So she has a lot of cool molds. So I also have ones that are mermaid tails, like this guy. These I did get off of Amazon, so I can link that in the description below. You do want a silicone mold, so your epoxy can pop out easily once it's cured. So you can do a bunch of different things. I try to do some matching ones to send to my customers with their cups, and then I do extra ones for when I have boutiques or fairs that I do. Just to have it to sell. So this one I did a Northern Stars cup for somebody. So this was actually the first time I tried to do a Northern Stars keychain. But I thought, oh, that came out kind of cool. So kind of matches, but so there's that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. As far as the vinyl, what I do is I measure. I just get my measuring tape, and I just measure the size that I want, whether it's just right here or if I want it coming all the way down the cup, and then I can adjust that in my Silhouette Cameo. So once I get the vinyl put on there, I do put a little thin layer of the epoxy over it. It does help the glitter shine back up, and then it protects the vinyl on there. So I just get my finger and I kind of just run it across, let it sit overnight, and then you're good to go. But it does add that shine right back to your keychain. So okay, I do have these that are done, so I was going to show you just how you pop them out. Same concept with any of the keychains that you have. So these have been sitting overnight. You kind of just pull it apart, pop it out. Super easy, super easy. I do have a tiny little drill with a little drill bit that I drill a little hole just right on the top here, and that's where I put my little screw to attach my keychain. So I can show you in another video. If that's something you need help with, let me know below. But that was one of the mermaid keychains I did yesterday. So, all right. And what I tend to do, unless I have a design or a color in mind for these keychains, I will use kind of my extra glitter, as I call it. So this is a little bit of extra glitter. You know, if I'm doing an ombre look and I have a little leftover glitter, I put it in some Dixie cups and kind of just set them aside. So usually I'll use that for my keychains. That way I'm not wasting any glitter. Let me find another cup and I can show you how to do the ombre look on those. Okay. So let's see. Let's pick the color. To do the ombre look, we're going to do some pink and brown. So I have this espresso color from Recollections that I find at Michael's. So we're going to use that for part. And then I'm going to use a hot pink that I found at Very Humble Boutique. It's called Pinkie Pie. It's probably my most popular pink. So, alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of the epoxy. I'm going to separate them into 2 containers. I am then going to add some glitter. You can do this with mica powders too. I haven't tried it with alcohol inks. I'm sure you can, but I have done it with the mica powders and it comes out pretty as well. So, sorry, trying to get that little seal out. There we go. Okay. Alright. So I'm just going to add, this is the espresso, add some glitter, get my popsicle stick, and we're going to stir that up. Okay. Now we're going to do the pink, same thing. Pink. I can't find my tripod, so I had to compromise with some boxes here, so forgive me for that. But it works, right? I mean, you can still see, I hope. Okay, so there's our pink. Okay? So now what we're going to do to get the ombre look on them, I'm going to move one of these guys out of the way. I put my mold to the side. And I think I'm going to do the brown on the bottom. Take my popsicle stick out of each color. Okay, now I'm going to pour at the same time. I gotta get an angle where I can reach. Okay, so I'm going to pour the brown a little bit here. I'm going to pour a little bit of pink, and then I'm going to slowly start to do it together at the same time. So I'm going to pour just enough brown right here. I'm going to pour some of the pink right here. I'm going to kind of go back and forth a little bit at a time. See how the colors kind of blend? And maybe a little bit more. And you're just going to fill it all the way to the top. And there you go. That's all the way to the top. So that's one. So I'm going to very gently set that to the side. And now we're going to do the next one. Again, a little bit on the bottom. And if you're just doing one color, then you just, you know, obviously pour just the whole thing in the mold. You don't have to worry about blending it. And blend it a little bit more, back and forth. And then it's just going to naturally blend together. There we go, a little bit more on here. I'm going to pull some more of that stick. Sorry, I know I'm blocking the camera. Bear with me here. I'm just pouring some more of that espresso down at the bottom. There you go. Now you could even take a toothpick and swirl it if you want. I mean, really you can do whatever. So many options. So I'm just going to add what I have left in there, kind of top it off. And that is it. This little peg right here will keep that open space for you to put your keychain. I do use an 11mm size ring to put there to attach my keychain. You can find those on Amazon as well. I will go ahead and link whatever links I have in the description below for materials. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to comment below and like and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.